Wise words of wisdom, inspirational quotes, IQ. Is life breaking you? You need these badass quotes to pick you up and move you forward. If a warrior is to succeed at anything, the success must come gently, with a great deal of effort, but with no stress or obsession. Carlos Castaneda. In times of great stress or adversity, it's always best to keep busy, to plow your anger and your energy into something positive. Lee Iacocca. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Eleanor Roosevelt. It makes no sense to worry about things you have no control over because there's nothing you can do about them. And why worry about things you do control? The activity of worrying keeps you immobilized. Wayne Dyer. There cannot be a crisis next week. My schedule is already full. Henry A. Kissinger. When you have harmony in the different areas of your life, with your mind, body, and spirit, you're just so much stronger, especially in really intense, stressful situations. Frank Shamrock. Stress should be a powerful driving force, not an obstacle. Bill Phillips. Stressful energy arises when you think some future moment is more important than the present moment, and the doing becomes only a means to an end. Eckhart Tolle. Focusing on getting the most out of every situation is stressful. Focusing on giving the most in every situation is liberating. Hal Elrod. There is no stress in the world, only people thinking stressful thoughts. Wayne Dyer. Once you learn to remain calm under the stressful circumstances of a fight, you will have no trouble remaining calm under the stressful circumstances of life. Ryan Gracie. People who experience negative or stressful emotions on an ongoing basis are less healthy and live shorter lives. Tony Robbins. I'm making a great effort because sometimes life is not enjoyable. Sometimes it's painful, and sometimes it's stressful. Sometimes it's agonizing even. So I think once you get around those humps, strive for pleasure and peace. Morgan Freeman. You can deal with stressful life experiences with strength from past ones. Kelly McGonigal. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius. No matter how many mistakes you make or how slow you progress, you are still way ahead of everyone who isn't trying. Tony Robbins. What really matters is what you do with what you have. H.G. Wells. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you are doing, you will be successful. Albert Schweitzer. You don't have to see the whole staircase, just take the first step. Martin Luther King Jr. Do not spoil what you have by desiring what you have not. Remember that what you now have was once among the things you only hoped for. Epicurus. Your life does not get better by chance. It gets better by change. Jim Rohn. Often we look so long at the closed door that we do not see the one that has been opened for us. Helen Keller. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. Martin Luther King Jr. When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. Henry Ford. Excellence is never an accident. It is always the result of high intention, sincere effort, and intelligent execution. It represents the wise choice of many alternatives. Choice, not chance, determines your destiny. Aristotle. One important key to success is self-confidence. An important key to self-confidence is preparation. Arthur Ashe. One of the most important principles of success is developing the habit of going the extra mile. Napoleon Hill. No matter what happens or how bad it seems today, life does go on, and it will be better tomorrow. Maya Angelou. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. Confucius. Champions aren't made in the gyms. Champions are made from something they have deep inside them. A desire, a dream, a vision. Muhammad Ali.
You are watching Wise Words of Wisdom, Inspirational Quotes, IQ, the Inspirational Quotes channel everyone goes to for their daily motivation and to learn from the most successful men and women in history. If you like today's video, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing so you never miss a new episode. Today's sponsor is Bob Proctor and the Proctor Gallagher Institute. Discover the secret to having good luck from America's greatest prosperity teacher, Bob Proctor. 6 Minutes to Success is based on Bob's more than 50 years of research into what makes or keeps people from being successful. Get instant access to the free video right now. The link is in the description. Now let's get back to more great quotes.
It's not what we do once in a while that shapes our lives. It's what we do consistently. Tony Robbins. As long as you think the problem is out there, that very thought is the problem. Stephen Covey. You were born to win, but to be a winner, you must plan to win, prepare to win, and expect to win. Zig Ziglar. In any moment of decision, the best thing you can do is the right thing. The next best thing is the wrong thing. And the worst thing you can do is nothing. Theodore Roosevelt. The more you discipline yourself to use your time well, the happier you will feel, and the better will be the quality of your life in every area. Brian Tracy. We would accomplish many more things if we did not think of them as impossible. Vince Lombardi. You can conquer almost any fear if you will only make up your mind to do so. Remember, fear doesn't exist anywhere except in the mind. Dale Carnegie. The difference between the impossible and the possible lies in a man's determination. Tommy Lasorda. No matter how many mistakes you've made in the past, or what sort of difficulties you struggle with now, you are destined to live in victory. Joel Osteen. Most of the important things in the world have been accomplished by people who have kept on trying when there seemed to be no hope at all. Dale Carnegie. If you really want to do something, you'll find a way. If you don't, you'll find an excuse. Jim Rohn. Constant effort and frequent mistakes are the stepping stones to genius. Elbert Hubbard. To be a champ, you have to believe in yourself when no one else will. Sugar Ray Robinson. You never know how strong you are until being strong is your only choice. Bob Marley. I cannot always control what goes on outside, but I can always control what goes on inside. Wayne Dyer. If you do what you've always done, you'll get what you've always gotten. Tony Robbins. High expectations are the key to everything. Sam Walton. Put all excuses aside and remember this: you are capable. Zig Ziglar. There is one grand lie: that we are limited. The only limits we have are the limits we believe. Wayne Dyer. If you worry about yesterday's failures, then today's successes will be few. The future depends on what we do in the present. Mahatma Gandhi. What you do today can change all the tomorrows of your life. Zig Ziglar. Obstacles are what you see when you take your eyes off your goals. Brian Tracy. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Wayne Dyer. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Mark Twain. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. Ralph Waldo Emerson. The difference between a successful person and others is not a lack of strength, not a lack of knowledge, but rather a lack of will. Vince Lombardi. There's a bit of hidden magic in every mistake. The magic is called learning. Robert Kiyosaki. Unless you try to do something beyond what you have already mastered, you will never grow. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Don't find fault, find a remedy. Henry Ford. If I have the belief that I can do it, I shall surely acquire the capacity to do it, even if I may not have it at the beginning. Mahatma Gandhi. Do not let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. John Wooden. The whole secret of a successful life is to find out what is one's destiny to do, and then do it. Henry Ford. A life spent making mistakes is not only more honorable, but more useful than a life spent doing nothing. George Bernard Shaw. Winners take time to relish their work, knowing that scaling the mountain is what makes the view from the top so exhilarating. Dennis Waitley. Don't join an easy crowd. You won't grow. Go where the expectations and the demands to perform are high. Jim Rohn. Edison failed 10,000 times before he made the electric light. Do not be discouraged if you fail a few times. Napoleon Hill. Successful and unsuccessful people do not vary greatly in their abilities. They vary in their desires to reach their potential. John C. Maxwell. There's always a way if you're committed. Tony Robbins. Every problem has in it the seeds of its own solution. If you don't have any problems, you don't get any seeds. Norman Vincent Peale. On your journey to your dream, be ready to face oases and deserts. In both cases, don't stop. Paulo Coelho. Nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care. Theodore Roosevelt. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Marcus Aurelius. If you cannot do great things, do small things in a great way. Napoleon Hill. When obstacles arise, you change your direction to reach your goal. You do not change your decision to get there. Zig Ziglar. Grind hard, shine hard. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. It isn't what you have, or who you are, or where you are, or what you are doing that makes you happy or unhappy. It is what you think about. Dale Carnegie. A successful man is one who can lay a firm foundation with the bricks others have thrown at him. David Brinkley. Take a chance. All life is a chance. The man who goes farthest is generally the one who is willing to do and dare. Dale Carnegie. When one door closes, another opens, but we often look so long and so regretfully upon the closed door that we do not see the one which is opened for us. Alexander Graham Bell. Without ambition, one starts nothing. Without work, one finishes nothing. The prize will not be sent to you. You have to win it. Ralph Waldo Emerson. If you want to be a leader who attracts quality people, the key is to become a person of quality yourself. Jim Rohn. There is no elevator to success. You have to take the stairs. Zig Ziglar. People become really quite remarkable when they start thinking that they can do things. When they believe in themselves, they have the first secret of success. Norman Vincent Peale. Don't let others define you. Don't let the past confine you. Take charge of your life with confidence and determination, and there are no limits on what you can do or be. Michael Josephson. I'm always asked, what's the key to success? The key is, there is no key. Be humble, hungry, and always be the hardest worker in the room. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. We hope you have enjoyed these quotes as much as we do. We know your time is very important. Thank you for choosing to spend it with us. We look forward to seeing you on the next one. Click the card to check out another great one now. Wise words of wisdom, inspirational quotes. IQ.